Good morning. Welcome to That Simple Life. I'm Donna and I'm so glad you joined me today. My channel is all about helping us find ways to have a frugal, fun, and simple life. And today we're going to talk about ways to make our own fun. Sometimes life can get a little monotonous, a little routine, and even a little boring. But life is a gift from God, and every morning when we wake up and breathe, we are experiencing His gift of life. There are many ways that we can add a little bit of fun and joy to our days, and they are simple, frugal, and easy. So let's share some ideas today for making our own fun. All right, here we go. 14 ideas for making our own fun. Number 1. Picnics. Oh, picnics are so much fun. Just ask children. They love them. Now, picnics can be simple, and you can even have them in the winter. You can have a picnic indoors. I love to sit on the rug by my front door with the main door open and just the storm door on a sunny day. The sun streams in and I can sit there with my lunch. It soaks into my bones. It feels so good, and it's just really nice to look outside while you're eating. You can have a picnic on your front steps. Take your lunch out to your patio. Or you can go to a park or a nature preserve and really enjoy a lovely lunch outside. Number 2, audiobooks. I've mentioned them before. They are a huge part of my life. And through Hoopla, which is offered by your local library, you can listen to audiobooks for free. I usually have a biography going and a fiction book going. And it's fun to listen to self-help books, learning books, fiction books, classics. So I really encourage you to check out Hoopla and listen to a good audiobook. That adds a lot of fun to my day. Number 3 is nature. Nature is so good for our mental health. So look out your window. I can't tell you how many times a day I stop and just look out my window. I want to see, is Mama Bluebird peeking out of the bluebird house? Yes, I have bluebirds nesting in our new bluebird house, and I'm so excited. Or go for a walk and use your 5 senses. Listen for how many different bird sounds and nature sounds you hear. Feel the sun on your back and the breeze on your face. And look and see what all you can see and smell outside. Nature is a wonderful way to add some fun to your life. Now, if the weather's not good, you can get your nature from a book or from a video. My husband got me this book on England a year ago, and I have enjoyed this winter just going through 5 or 6 pages at a time, and it's given me a lot of joy because the pictures are so beautiful. This is Beatrix Potter's home. And so I've really enjoyed this winter when I couldn't be outside and longed to be, to just look at the beauty in this book. So a video or a book can offer the same good feelings for your mental health by enjoying nature. Number 4 is one of my favorites, flea markets and thrift stores. It is so much fun to go to a flea market. If you are the least bit nostalgic, you will find something there from your childhood or that your mother had or that your grandmother had, and it is so much fun to just treasure hunt. Now, we don't usually buy anything unless it's something we've been looking for. And this past weekend, my husband and I went to a flea market, and before we went in, I told him, I'm looking for a cookbook from the 1940s. That's my treasure that I'm gonna keep my eyes open for. Well, we hadn't been there 10 minutes and I found a cookbook from the 1940s. It's from World War II, in fact. And the inscription inside is so cute. It says, I wish for you many, many years of happy married life. And this is from Marguerite and Curtis to whoever this book was given to. It must have been a wedding gift. So this is a victory binding of the American Woman's Cookbook, and it's so interesting. My grandma was a young bride, a young mother during World War II, and I look forward to trying a few recipes in here and thinking about that perhaps my grandma ate something like this or made something like this when she was a young mother. Flea markets are a great place to have a fun time with your husband, with a friend, or even by yourself. Number 5, a great way to have some simple, make your own fun is to enjoy your photos. How many digital photos have we taken, and where are they? They're on our phones, they're on our computers, and do we look at them? Do we take the time to look at them? It is so relaxing and fun and will bring many smiles to your face if you just take the time to look at your photos. Now, if you have photo albums, those are really fun to look at as well. I made this one from last summer, and it just brings me joy to just stop and enjoy my flowers from last summer, a visit from some of our grandchildren. So stopping to look at photos is a great way to add some fun to your life. Number 6, grow something. It's not hard to grow something. Right now, out on my patio in 3 5-gallon buckets, I am growing some snow peas, some radishes, and some lettuce. Seeds don't cost that much, and it's so satisfying to watch something grow. And in this day, it's especially fun to grow food you can put on your table for just a few cents. This week, I decided I wanted to try growing some microgreens in the house. Now, I've done this before with these little seeds I got at the Dollar Tree, and I grew them in dirt, and they grew really well, and you just let them get about this tall, you snip them off, and you put them on a salad or on a sandwich, and they're really good, and they supposedly have a lot of nutritional value. Well, this year I thought I wanted to try growing microgreens without the dirt factor. So I watched YouTube and found how I could do that. I'm just using a little plastic container here with a wet paper towel. I just gave myself a shower with some of the water. And I put the seeds in there, and hey, they are sprouting. And now it's time for me to let them get some sun. And I'll be rinsing those off and eating them. It's very satisfying to grow something. Number 7, challenge yourself. Think of something you would like to learn to do or to accomplish or to read about and do it. Do you want to become a runner? Then find a program that would help you begin very slowly and become a runner. Do you need to do some decluttering? It can be really fun to challenge yourself to declutter your craft bins, to declutter a closet shelf, to declutter your clothes. Just challenge yourself. I challenged myself this winter to learn how to do YouTube videos. Okay, I'm still learning. Thank you for your patience, but it's been fun to learn how to do this. So think of something you would like to learn, new vocabulary words or whatever it might be, and challenge yourself to do something new. Number 8, animals. Animals provide so much love and so much enjoyment when we especially get to pet them. We had a little dog for 15 years. She was our little rescue dog. She was part poodle and part Italian greyhound. And she passed away last summer. So now for me to get my animal time, I have to look outside and enjoy. We've had a mallard duck in our yard this spring that was feeding on our bird seed. We have rabbits that come up to the bird seed. Of course, lots of birds, and I enjoy those. When I'm on a walk, I'll try to stop and talk with neighbors who are out walking their dogs, and I might get to pet them. And you can even just go to the pet store and enjoy the animals. We have a pet store here that have 2 cats that live in the store. They're just pets of the store, and I can always go there and pet a kitty. Animals bring a lot of fun to our lives. Number 9 is rest time. Give yourself a little break to have a little rest, especially if you are at home. Every afternoon, I take a little time to sit down in my favorite spot, maybe have something to eat or drink, and either read or watch some YouTube or read a magazine. And that just gives you a little break, a little refreshment, so that you're ready to hit the kitchen to make dinner and just enjoy the rest of your day. I have discovered a new treat that I might like to have during rest time, and these come from Aldi. They are dark chocolate sea salt caramels, and I am here to tell you they are amazing. They're a really nice size too, so I can make one of these last for 4 bites, and just letting it melt in your mouth. It's so tasty. So give yourself a little coffee break, a little tea break, a little caramel break, a little reading break in the afternoon if you are able. Number 10 is make your own traditions. Maybe it's Friday night, dinner and a movie in the living room. Maybe it's Saturdays, going to the farmer's market and getting coffee at a new coffee shop each week. Perhaps it is FaceTiming with your grandchildren on Sundays. Find ways to make your own little traditions to bring a little spark of fun to your week. Number 11 is one of my favorites. Take a day trip. We live in southern Indiana along the Ohio River, and we have a lot of really cute little towns along the river. So we can go to just like 30 minutes away or 40 minutes away and investigate and explore a new little town. It's fun to eat at a new spot. It's fun to look around their little town square. They're so cute. And it's great to enjoy the nature that they offer there, maybe through a park or the riverfront. Day trips are a great way to just kind of have a little vacation and just be gone a few hours. So I encourage you to find someone to take a little day trip with in your area. Number 12 is enjoy a book from your childhood. Do you still have a lot of the books from your own childhood? I do, and it's been really fun this past winter to pick up a few of these and read them again. I remember loving this book as a child. It's called No Children, No Pets, and I didn't really remember the storyline of it. So I enjoyed reading this winter, and it was just light, it was relaxing, it brought back childhood memories. So read a book from your childhood. If you don't still have one of your favorite childhood books, I'm sure you can find it at the library. Number 13 is similar. Enjoy the music from your teen years. I loved the music of the 70s, and that's mostly what I listened to in my car or in my home. And on Fridays, my little make my own tradition is that I use our vintage stereo and play a vintage album. Now, when I was 16, my best friend got me this album. Any of you ladies have a big crush on Sean Cassidy in the 70s? I did. And so she gave me this when I was 16, but I had gotten rid of it years ago. And for my birthday a few years ago, she asked me what I wanted, and I said, you know, I would really love for you to find that album again for me. And she did on eBay. So often on Fridays, I play this album while I'm dusting, and you can't help but do a little dance while you're dusting. Enjoy the music from your teen years if that brings back good, warm memories for you. And number 14, go to a play, concert, or musical. It's spring. It's the time of year where a lot of high schools and colleges are offering spring performances of music, plays, musical theater, and for a few dollars you can go and enjoy a performance, and you'll be surprised at how that will refresh you. My husband and I splurged recently and got tickets to a traveling Broadway performance of Fiddler on the Roof. It was so much fun. We went to dinner and then to the musical, and I could hardly sleep that night because the songs of Fiddler on the Roof were going through my mind all night. But it was such a refreshing thing. There aren't very many things we can spend our money on that really create fun and joy in our lives. But experiences are one of those things that can bring you a lot of joy. All right, those were 14 ideas of ways to make your own fun. I hope you found one of them to be something you would like to try. And I have lots more ideas in this category, so if you would like to hear more ideas, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a second video. My question for you today that I would love to have you answer in the comments is, how do you make your own fun? The rest of us could really enjoy hearing that, and it might be an idea we'd like to use for ourselves. So in the comments below, leave a comment and let us know how you or your family make your own fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. Just know that God loves you, He made you, He designed you, and He has a purpose and a plan for your life. And I'm looking forward to celebrating Him this Sunday, our resurrected Savior. All right, thank you so much. I'd love to have you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and come back again soon for another video at That Simple Life. Have a great day. Goodbye.